Well, we're here talking about 30 one-line sentences from Improv that you can use to live a happier life. We're on number 7 right now. And these are really good things, folks, so take notes, or you can just check out the article we're looking at, which is on thoughtcatalog.com, and you can find it. I shared it on my Facebook page, so if you happen to be a friend, it's right there for you. Number 7 is where we left off. When you make others look good, you look good. Now, what is it that I tell people when they come in here and they're afraid that they are going to make a fool out of themselves, Frank?
You always say, I'm the one, I'll make a fool of myself, so you won't look so bad.
It's my job to be the fool around here, so I don't want our guests to look like fools.
And let me just tell you what, you do a great, great job at doing that.
Well, thank you very much, Frank. Wait. Okay, number 8, go after that which scares you the most. It's your heart trying to tell you something. You know, I did that this year with that walk off the building over at West Star. Really, you know, I had a horrible fear of heights, and really, when you can conquer that, that really is. It kind of gives you this point where you can move on to something else.
On a serious note, I really am very proud that you did that. You know, I can't say it enough because I've seen you attempt to get on a ladder.
Yeah. Well,
and like if you're 2 steps up, you're like, I can't, I don't know.
Not only was it a really, really great fundraiser for the Kansas Children's Discovery Center that got to allow us to rappel 13 stories off the West Star building, it was really cool that we saw so many people that came together to do that, to raise money, to make contributions. So that was very cool. They're going to do it again, so keep an eye on that. It's Over the Edge from the Kansas Children's Discovery Center. Next one, get out of your head and live in this very moment. So many people walking around looking at screens. Put them down. Live in the now. It's so important.
I tell you what, on Sunday when you were in LA,
yeah,
I unplugged completely. There was no cords plugged into the outside world.
Good.
I watched Pt2, which is over the air.
Yeah.
I was not on the internet all day long. I had shut my phone completely off. It was the best day of my existence. I can tell you that. I'm going to do that more often.
Well, you should, absolutely. Because it really is important to do. Okay. Next one, be kind, even to those you cannot stand. So Frank, take a lesson in that. That's about me. You need
I
to
do
treat
that
me a little
every
nicer.
day to you, Chris. I can't stand you. You know that.
I know.
Right?
Okay. Number 11, it's more important to be sincere than it is to be funny. Now, that's so true. So true. Be sincere.
You know what's
people.
sad is when you're sincere and it's funny.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. I'm not funny, though.
You can say that again. Number 12, open your eyes and pay attention to the world around you. That will greatly improve your work, no matter what it is that you do for a living. Again, goes right back to that. Don't just look at little screens like I'm doing right now, or like you're doing. Well, actually, you should always look at the screen you're looking at that we're on. So
right.
Do that. But you know what I'm saying.
Well, you know what's scary is people walking down the street, they're focusing on their phones, and they don't realize that there's some creepy guy following them, going to snag their purse or
That's
knock
right.
them down.
And
no idea that they're even there.
Anybody who sees you on the street should be thinking how creepy you are, and they don't even do that when they see you. So.
Oh no! When I walk into a room, people scream my name. So I don't have a choice. People are aware when I walk in, and they're probably screaming it because, oh my gosh, he's here again.
They're screaming it because they saw your picture at the post office. That's why they're screaming it. And number 13 on the list, we have putting other people down will not make you look better. So I just already violated that. So.
Well, but you're doing it to just have a joke.
It's
you're
fun.
Not really putting
you get
it
the
down
joke.
because I don't care what you say.
Yeah. Well, that's good too. Number 14, in fact, putting other people down will get you nowhere. That's true, absolutely. 15, ultimately, all that any of us want is to connect with each other. Absolutely true. 16, don't put people into boxes. A powerful CEO can be or played by on stage anyone, a straight white man, a gay Latina woman, a young African American transgender woman. The possibilities are endless. Don't put people in boxes. 17, every person you meet has something to teach you. That is so true. People need to remember that lesson as they take on the world, because sometimes you're the teacher and sometimes you're the student, and you have to identify when you're in the best position there.
I can tell you, if I don't learn something every single day, there's no reason to be alive. I really I don't care if it's something. I just have to learn at least one thing. Just every day is my goal.
I think growing up around the square dancers, we were always young, and they were always, these were our elders, and we were around a lot of them. We learned a lot of, interesting life lessons from them, and having that around us, as opposed to being a kid that was never around anyone else, you realize that everyone you're around is a teacher, and you're a teacher sometimes, and you're also a student, and so are they. So yeah, understand that. 18, it's okay that others will be better than you at certain things. You will also be better at them than certain things. That is so true as well. Move on to 19. Don't waste energy trying to turn other people into your competition. I can't say that enough. That's so true. I've tried to compete with Frank so many times, and while I always win, it's just not as fulfilling.
Well, let me just check you off there, and I'll shut your microphone off right now, because I could always win. And would you like me to? Oh yeah, right.
Well, speaking of winning, we're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, we'll give you the rest of our list here of things to try and uplift your state of being to live a happier life that you could learn from improv comedy. Don't go away. That's coming up right after the break.